5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. That's what we're doing. And my truck is still in Berlin. But see how things go today and see if things die. 4,000 first per 2,000 left. Oh, I see. Well, you could do a little bit more. Let's see how that goes. This person's lagging. That's fine. Gas stations. Yeah, we did that to cater for the traffic specifically. Because in both fuel stations, it involved people crossing over each other's lanes to access either one. Which you can imagine how stupid of that caused. I'm sure I've had plenty of TikToks. I even made plenty of TikToks showing that you can make a loop where you get people with doubles or triples that leave and enter at the same time, and you just end up with a coil of people because no one can move. So, because hello Morco, big fan. Hopefully you can hear me. This person is struggling with something. This can't be busy here, right? We're outside of Duisburg, I get that, but it's not like it's busy. It's not busy. Have a flower, big fan. Welcome back. 69 months. Oh, what a great number that is. I appreciate that. 69 months. Hope you've been doing well. This is going to cause a collision because they're going to end up lagging back. So, Aberdeen to Trieste. Yeah, I think that's one of the longest routes you can do. Yeah, I'm trying to picture it. No, actually. Trieste... No, Trieste is in the base map. I think it was added because it's Italy. That connects into the top of the West Balkans. Yeah. Anything from... I don't know how long, for example... No, Oslo is DLC. No. It probably is. Because from, let's see, Kiel or something, down to Trieste, as you're saying. Yeah, that's not as long. Bunny suit? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. What did you see to almost drive through that? It's not like they are stuttering and you have to kind of predict where they're going. They're stationary. What? Lagging though. If you know you're lagging like that, please stop driving. Don't drive if you know you're that laggy. Please welcome in. I don't know why the sound didn't play. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Have a flower. Have a token of appreciation. Thank you for the follow as well. That was the first report, so you haven't missed anything. A lot of these, I fear, are going to be just people standing still. This is in Helsinki. Thought so. It was good. I'm glad. What did you do? What were you up to? Still there? Still there. Okay. I'm not going to ban. I'm just going to put him in the service, because that's not a safe place to be. You did TMP. Okay. Were you doing just normal jobs, or are you a user that frequents this particular road here? Hopefully you were doing it safely. How do you know if you're lagging? If your ping is quite high, or if your frames are non-existent? Normal job, CD road. That's brave. Taking any job on the CD road is brave. Tails, don't do too much of a abbreviation of the names. I didn't mean that. First time I met Nat was last year's TwitchCon. That was fun. Though as ironic as it is, I'm not a fan of being on other people's cameras. I'm not comfortable with that. 2,200 left? Interesting. Yes, I saw them there. Saw them first at the partner party, and then at the con itself. That was nice. When will ProMods be back? Whenever ProMods updates their thing to the newest version. What are you doing? If I just say, by the way, the sound's gone already. You notice how the game sound's gone? You can hear sounds, but they're not accurate. Already died. Is she tall? Yes, of course. You know how she's like the 6-foot thing? It's true. She's way taller than me. So they caused a massive problem there. But then, like, this isn't single player. You can't just stop anywhere. That's not how that works, right? How can you be an admin? You can apply to join the team, but at the moment, you can't apply. Normally, you would apply. Stronger. Oh, yeah, of course. Very muscular, yeah? So these engine sounds we're hearing, that's not this person's engine sounds. That's the funny part. Get them out of the road. Just get out of the way, because they don't know what they're doing. See? You hear that? Exactly, because I don't. No sounds. Love it. Greece is one of the best DLCs, I think. Scenic-wise. But then again, Greece looks nice anyway, so you'd hope it looks nice in game. But now, the newer the DLC, the better it looks, but it also depends on the location. So, Nordic Horizons will have a lot of very nice scenery. Very nice scenery. Looks like you might be doing the job. Did you bin it already? Come on, what did you do? There's a trucker. Are we on about the same net? We may not be. I definitely don't think we are. Newest map. Newest expansion for ETS 2 is Greece. Yes. Newest for ATS is Iowa. Oh, you saved that just in time. Well done. It's Aurora. Yeah, I wouldn't try overtaking that person either, because they clearly know what they're doing. Iberia? Iberia is very nice. People complained about Iberia a bit because it has quite a lot of highways. There are some country roads, but the majority of getting between cities is just highways. Bridges. Very nice bridges, but it's still on a highway. So, you know. Do they hit people? I don't know if they do hit people, but they're just merging in between traffic. Oh, they do. Kind of. But there's another crash that happened here. Yeah. Yeah. It counts. There is no excuse in the world as to why you'd be going that quickly. And through traffic like that. What's the point? Is it a mod? We are playing on a multiplayer mod, yes, for ETS2. Hello, Andy. You're missing 3 of them. Pick them up. When is this going to be a highway? Whenever they update it. It's due for, you know, the Germany revamp? It's like that. It just comes in whatever game version they put it in. Love that you can hear all the engines. But there's nothing there. Wait for it. There we are. And they're already at the scene. Loving it in my right ear right now. I had one report thing, then I tabbed out once, and the sound died. God damn it. But, I mean, you know, they disappeared. So I guess they realised their mistake. It would be nice to see that from their perspective. But the report is only from the suspect's perspective. So the further you go away, the less you get. Can't hear the sound. No, exactly. You do hear some sounds. Some in-game sounds. At the moment, you don't. When new people spawn into the area, you hear some sounds, but they don't match up with anything. Who actually owns ETS2? The company SCS Software. SCS. They are a company based in Prague. They are the owners of ETS2. If you mean TMP, that is different. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. Oh, there it is. The snapback. SCS does as well. Yes, they have. There's a sofa company and things. I think that's here though. Apparently, the SCS for the company name is a combination of the 3 founders' names, the initials of their names. their last names, I think. Devil's leg. So, you know, like Mr. Pavel Sabor, whatever that's one of the S's. Again, they're all Czech names, so I don't know how to say them. Set up a vault channel, that's fine. At least now it's very nice. Back in the day in YouTube, you had to have a completely different Gmail account per Google account per account. Now you can have multiple on the same one, so you can just flip between them. Ah, it's so good. Back in the day, you couldn't do that. Simon, Carla, and Sam. Yes, sure. City with Lobster. Same thing happened, one went flying. I bet that was good content. Most recent. It is LIFO instead of FIFO. FIFO. But yes, we've been doing this for a while. You look at the bottom of the list first. That's the one, yeah. So you see the accents on the names? It's like sh instead of s, you know, and then ch instead of k. Yeah, that kind of thing. Hello, Bun, welcome in. Like, oh. What's the C?
He just goes on and on and on and on, never stops talking.
Yeah, Gamer, that's kind of the point, mate. Oh, that's kind of the point. Lift and coast. That's completely different. True, Noah. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, fell asleep. Felt asleep. That is very dangerous. If you're driving and you're very tired and you fall asleep, you can have a micro sleep, which is a couple of seconds where you doze off, and could be deadly. You know, if you doze off in the real world, could be deadly. Needs to die. It brought a lot of popularity to the micro stutters, but IRL. It brought a lot of popularity, I'm sure. Crew award 2 minutes silence. See, the thing is, I could add that, but I'd need to add that to all of the platforms. Could you imagine if I don't talk for 2 minutes while streaming on TikTok? They'd be crying. You know? I'm like, why are you not talking? Is he reading the chat? What's going on? Needs to be in big, massive text being like, someone told me to shut up, so I'm shutting up for this length of time. TMP Simulation 1, yes. You hate the song? The song, it's one of those things where if you do listen to the original song, it's called Hold My Hand, I think, by Jess Glynn. You hear the darling hold my hand bit, and then you say the thing on top of it. It's not there. You say it. That's just how it ends up. Yeah, that is funny. It was from earlier this year, though. I think it's just got a bit... Think of that. It got a bit more popular recently. I don't know why it blew up again. Like a woman with how much you yap? You know both amounts of people. Everyone yaps. You know? Maybe women have more to talk about, which is fine. You didn't indicate. I think you realised that someone was actually there. No, they said sorry, so, you know. I'm still bad idea, though. Blows up every summer. Well, it does sound like a summery song. You know how I've got like, oh, it's the song of the summer. That crap, every year. The funny trend I've seen that goes with that is when you have slightly unfortunate things that happen, not even on a plane, it's where someone goes flying, like they fly off a trampoline or something, and that sound is playing in the background. It's funny. That's funny. Hello, Scribe, welcome in. Duisburg ones, yes. There are multiple of us doing the reports, but you'll find a lot of them will disappear. If they go red, they disappear. Nice. Convoy loud. No. Not on the CD road. The rule specifically says not to have a group of, a group of more than 5 driving together in popular areas. Now, of course, the workaround that some people would probably do is just spread out. Therefore, you're not together, but you are kind of together. Yeah? 6 to 7 people? Naughty, naughty. But that rule is, as you can see, most people don't really do it anyway. I mean, how are we supposed to know if you're together if, for example, you just go all completely different colours? How are we supposed to know that? Why are you speeding up as well? They're basically in front, whether they did it safely or not. They're in front at that point. I wouldn't keep accelerating. Yeah? Why don't you drive around in a police car? Because that is less effective than doing what I'm doing here. All I would be doing when using a police car is just showing off. That's it. I would genuinely just be flexing that I have a police car, which is not the point of having the police car, but that's all I would use it for. Because this is far more effective. To me. Someone is about to do something wrong, you put on the blues and twos, go whoop whoop. Don't do that, don't do that. And the players are like, oh my god, it's police. That kind of thing. This person failing to overtake. Now that can be a redeem. I could lock it behind like a sub goal or something like that. If people want it, if you want it, TikTok subs. See, I don't like doing that. I'm like begging for money, you see. Here we go, we're doing it again. But you merged in front of this one, didn't you? Because that gap was already closed. So you couldn't make that. TMP banning system is corrupt. Explain. Tell me how it's corrupt. I want to hear. The entire system? Is it because you got banned and you feel you shouldn't have? 100k? I don't know who has the most channel points in here, but I think a lot of people have a lot of points. Let's put it that way. Still got yours. I don't think it works anymore, gamer. I think it needs a service. Needs a repair. Yeah. I'm the corruption, yes. You can pay for an unban. It doesn't mean I'm actually going to follow through with it. Is that fair? Sounds like a fair deal. I didn't say I'm going to uphold my part of it. Come on, Simon. You can do like a general driving convoy as a VTC. Away from the busy area because you don't want to be disrupted. That's why some people do it on Sim 2. Or they make their own event server. Because if it's on an event server, you can have custom rules for it. That was weird. This one isn't in 1 times. Right, I don't even know when you redeemed it. But as you can see, they're all trying to... What are we doing here? What are we doing? You see, they'll use any vehicle. Doesn't have to be the car. They'll do the same in the bus, given the chance, and they'll probably do the same in the coach. Hello XD, welcome in. Yeah, it's always getting, after you get banned, you feel it's, yes. I understand that you may have not felt that it was worthy of a ban, that kind of thing. That's what the appeal is for. The appeal is like a discussion form. Bathroom break. I'd be fine if they stayed there. We'll look at that car as well. Just stay there and you'd be fine, but it's when you try and merge back in that we have a bit of a problem. Promos updated? No, not yet. Undercover police car, for the exact same reason as I were to use a non-undercover police car. It's still driving around and moderating, which for me is not as effective. 69 plus 1. Thank you for that, Braden. Once I finally looked at this, we'll have a discussion. Let me explain my point, because that is exactly what I'm looking at right now, is the reason as to why I'm not doing that. That's a very dodgy merge. One of them went round the one in front, actually. But why now are you going so slow? So they tried to push in, but kind of didn't really manage it. If that makes sense. And a bit of a silly one. Of course they left the server. I didn't realise that. Right. You were one of them. Police truck. It's only the Scania. The LEDs might be for all trucks, I think, but the skin is for the Scania. Okay. So, I don't personally drive around too much on the moderation stuff, because you see how I start the report and then I'm looking at chat. I'm chatting with the chat. That's very nice. I then finish my point and I then reverse rewind the report and go back to do it again. You can't do that if you're driving. It's one take in real time. If I miss it, I miss it. And I will miss it. What am I going to do? Pull over every 5 seconds, make a report and look at the report? That's just tedious to do that. So that's why I don't do the driving stuff too much. It would have to be if I did the videos. Now, other GMs do videos, gameplay videos. Works for them, doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. So it's unfair. The reason for the ban was legit, but it's the report that was unfair. Right. That's not as bad as saying entirely that you disagree with everything. You accept that something that you're banned for. Same as texting and driving. Yeah. I guess. Squirrel. It's like I would have ADHD. But I assume I don't. I've never been tested for it. But, you know. Yeah, my channel doesn't really work on simple edits or just gameplay footage. It doesn't really work like that. Okay, they were still on the server. Now, where was... Reload it. This one. You have to blind the people? Yes, because your high beams merge into one beam of light until they get closer. Kaleidosburg get an update? France, the Viva the France DLC does not touch the city road. That is different. The Benelux update could be in the next version, could be the version after that. The point is, we don't know. I'm just saying, they unveiled it in February. Again, February, which means it is a thing. It's in progress. They're working on it right now. I don't know when it's going to be a thing. They've shown you the team that's working on it. So it's just CD is base map. Vive la France is not. Though, that would be interesting to see that DLC get a revamp, because that's quite a large expanse of, you know, be nice to see the ATS style of having tiny little towns you can drive through. They don't have to be marked. Just small little towns. This one did the exact same thing, so if I were to kick the first truck but then ban this one, that's not the same thing. But this one did the exact same thing. Pretty much stopped in the exact same spot as well. Not one that person was worth towards it. And, interestingly, merged back in the same spot. Oh, I'd like to see more small roads as well, but it depends on how many they can do. Hello, Crash, welcome in. Coaches may be available. What we're thinking is that because they're in a DLC as far as vehicles, they'll just be usable vehicles. But it's also the first time that multiple vehicles have been in a DLC that could be a paid DLC. We don't know yet. So that's something new. Lemon, where do you want that to be? We don't have one. Snitch. What? It'll be well and do well. Lemon's comment? Oh, your VTC players are doing an 8 to 11 people convoy. No. From what I clarified, okay, if you're not near the CD road, that's okay. My first reply to your question, I think, was like on Sim 1, you can't do any at all. You can. Just for your benefit, don't do it anywhere near CD, because people will target you. My game just crashed. And they will end up trying to mess up the convoy. They will do that. They just crash it. Duisburg is just broken. It's in Sim 1, it's okay. Just don't do it on the CD road. Don't do it on the CD road. Because that's the bad bit. It is a shit PC, mate. It's a broken PC. Reload it again. Let's do it again. Are we part of CD? Yes. And it'll be very interesting to see. I don't know about the cones part. That was our doing. And Oh yeah, internet's good. You notice I'm streaming in 1080. That means the internet's fine. I've had better internet for like 2 years. Could be a network crash. Maybe when the game crashed it stuttered a little bit. But we should be fine now. Hello, Penguin. War Thunder? I've never played that. Looks like a fun game though. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I've had good internet for a while. Do I work for TMP? Voluntarily, because you don't get paid for it, but yes. Ta-da! Don't do it. Whoa, you get so addicted to it, eh? Lovely. Please don't give me the same report again. Good. Good. So, of course, sounds kind of work now. I'm not going to tab out. Let's see. How often are they open? Not very often. Last one was in June. OMSI? You won't see me try OMSI. I commented on this, I think, yesterday because someone brought up OMSI. I think the question was if you could play one game for the rest of your life, what would you play? And someone said OMSI. I'm like, really? OMSI just looks bad. The technicality of it is probably quite good. It probably plays very well for a bus sim. It just looks old. War Thunder is hell. Makes you cry, then you get a kill. Monkey neuro activation. True. And then you just rinse and repeat. That's what it's like. Over 3k on the game. What, buying what? Skins? Vehicles? There's another bus sim, apparently, right? Coming up. I got that. Welcome into all the new people, by the way. A lot of them I haven't been reading out. Do you ever get bored of watching them? No. Because I don't do it that much. Blue bus. Premium account, vehicles, gold currency. Ah, you see. Microtransactions. Hello, Mix. I didn't indeed. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what I would choose. Someone said, someone said GTA. And my initial response to that, because we're now repeating the question, would be, it needs to be a game that you can already do a lot of stuff in order to get quite a bit of variety out of it if you are only playing this one game for the rest of your life. So GTA could be a good option for that. ETS, there's not as much to do, variety-wise. Bus sims, I suppose, as long as there's plenty of things to hey. This is the wrong game for that kind of stuff, mate. Being a weird... No. It's not insulting, was it? Inappropriate content. That's rule 1.7. That kind of thing. Girls in this game. I should have put a little bit more on that. You drive every day. See, that's the thing. People have different levels of when they get bored. In my case, I'm not bored of doing this because I can chat to the chat and it doesn't take too long to do. I'm streaming for like 2 hours. Not every day. I'm not on it all the time. You'll see me on it for a handful of days, but it's not every single time, every single day. I don't stream like 8 hours a day. Grinding the game. Trackmania. Oh, possibly. In that time, you should become a pro player. If you don't, something's wrong. There are loads of maps to do. I don't know how many maps overall there are. There's a community, the Trackmania Exchange, which is where all maps are listed. There's hundreds of thousands of maps on there. So you've got time. You've got time. That's a good choice. You have no idea what this game is. What would you think this game is about by seeing this? Don't say crashing, because the game itself isn't about crashing. What does it seem like? Driving trucks. Yes. But what specifically about them? New card. What about it? Would that be your choice? Or Black Ops 6, or is there another new one? Someone is reversing over there. Nice. Nice. Miss Me, I thank you for the gifts. Maisie as well. Level 6 being revealed in a trailer tomorrow. I really hope it'll be okay. Who is it? Hold on a minute. Are you letting this one in, or are you just stopping this one from merging in? What are we doing? We're just staying at the very end. It only became a problem here. At the end. So there's that. Bit of a squeeze, and then this person decided to not let them do that. Hello, Vincenti. You need TMP to be able to join, mate. That's how you do it. So they never went... Birds. They never went that far. XP stuff. That is a new YouTube thing. I think they've borrowed that from TikTok, where it's based on how active and supportive you are. You get XP per thing you do. I don't see it though. I'm not forgetting about that though, I'm just saying. I get the idea of the feature though. You're trying to sort of gamify it. Sort of borrowing it from TikTok. This is a mess. 2 of them. Hell Sue is one of them. And Defect. Ah, I see them every now and then. Old school player. Those 2 would probably get just a... If you were to see that, like now, you'd just kick them. Banned for 3 months. You were banned due to a history, which led you to 3 months. You were probably originally banned for like a week, which is fine. But then it went up. Now it's okay, you see. It's fine now. Sim 2 now. Sim 1, yes, Sim 1. Someone said, what else I do outside of moderation? If you mean in this game, or you mean in general? Sometimes I drive around. Wink. This one has to be 1 times, by the way. Notice how I haven't done that yet? In general. Most of my time is spent editing videos. Because I do that a lot. I make my own videos and I edit videos for other people. That's fun. That's where most of the time is spent. So you notice how it's not spent too much in this game. Because the more time you spend in this game, the more content you have to sort out from it. Which is why I don't do that. I do on the red platform. And if you're in the blue thing, which is Discord, I link other things I make, which may not be on my channel, but they're for other people. I link them there. Why is it so laggy? Because there's a lot of people. More people means more to load in. This is Duisburg, which has apparently 200 people. It's not ended yet. Orange and Black? No, I'm not on it, sadly. No, I mean... I'll think about it, though. So having to avoid the crash. This is all for your appeal, Declan. This is exactly what you say in the appeal. Not for me. It's popular. The game is popular. The game is popular. But yes, 200 people in one spot. You know that crowd effect thing where people talk about, well, if you're nervous about doing public speaking or something, or you're like, oh, my video only got 10 views. And if you see 10 people around you, that's still a lot of people. So 200 people is a lot. Two of the Reds. Shut up, we're not going to use that. So this one's staying still because this one's staying still. But is this one AFK? And recently for a similar thing. So you did the same thing again. Is that what we're saying? More than the actual game? No. The game itself definitely has a lot more people. The game itself has a lot. Hello, Waverly. What do you mean, well? You don't well me. Has it ended yet? Yes, it has. Okay. So, how did this one get here first? They were AFK. Almost the entire time. Oh my god. 750 hours? That's very good. You're well on the way. The other mod should be watching. I understand that you can get a fresh view on that. You're not the only one that said that. Where, if you're banned, some other mod should be watching your situation instead. I feel that's just more time consuming to get someone else to look at it. Because then does the other person resolve it on their behalf? They could come to the same agreement. Yeah, then what happens? You get a third person? The idea is that if the original person that banned you, you disagree with them, or they come to a conclusion you don't like, you get a feedback. That's the equivalent of having a different person. Are you still there, by chance? I really hope not. You are! My god, you are! Everyone's just casually going around them. Now, I did TP someone, didn't I? Before. Did I kick him? I don't know what I did. How did you get there? Is there a legitimate way to get there? Around the back of the buildings, maybe? Could you imagine? You can get through here. Never seen anyone do it. My sound's gone again. But I didn't tab out. Does that just mean that there's just generally a lot of people nearby and then the sound just dies? Oi, in it, Mike, how you doing? I doubt you can get through there yet. Just because there's one X thing, the actual barrier is all the way across. So both would be blocking. If I kick one, I'd kick the other one. From that outcome. But one of them did eventually move. Kind of want to test it? Don't do it on Sim 1 then. Do it on arcade or something. I'm doing well, big fan. Hello, Giz. Why you being so mean? Don't swear at him. This... Leal, okay. I thought I'd escape it for a moment, and we're back. We're back. Back in this book. 930 hours in War Thunder. I can sense the addiction to it, I understand that. Does look like a fun game, I'll tell you that. Rumors when Promon's is back? No idea. They'll tell you. You can quit anytime you want. I promise. I swear. Scratches arm. I swear. I had the game open all day today. I promise. Lime as well? Yeah, does this game crash just randomly? So annoying. Only in Duisburg, how everything just doesn't load properly. You're just lagging a lot. Now, within most cases, lagging is excusable. I mean, how are they supposed to do anything?
I missed the half a century celebration, Sag. Well, here's to half a century plus 2 wicked.
There he goes again. Was that in Duisburg? I was going to say, was that in Duisburg again? Why? Please. Thank you for the 52 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. That was OKW. Half of it didn't load. I've already done that game. I showed it to Sean. Sean basically says, yeah, it's SES's fault. SES broke it. Because there's nothing on TMP's end that does that. It's very weird. Hello, Urban. just funny. Validating files. Yes, that was one of the first things I tried. None of that was a problem. It's just within the game. It got worse in 155. So the supposed performance improvement thing didn't seem to improve it. Yeah, Atlantic, I guess not. Well, then again, I mean, you've got this cool loading icon. ETS2 takes longer to load in than ATS. Let's put it that way. Putting the Wi-Fi in rice. No, maybe that's the solution. Maybe I need to do that next. Maybe that is it. Now, this doesn't happen when driving. I haven't driven into Duisburg in ages. So it wouldn't be that. But yeah, ATS loads in far quicker than ETS. I mean, there's slightly less there, sure, but still. Just feels like it's made better. Is there a way to get admin? There is. You apply for it. But you cannot apply for it right now. AA batteries and wear a tinfoil hat? I'll do that. I'll do that. Don't forget to touch the live wire as well. Okay. How about paying attention? Likely you didn't see because you were going through this person's trailer. In first person. Do you not see the dot, though? Yeah. You supposed to lick it, yes. You be paying attention. You're supposed to yield before leaving. I do read the comments. If I skip one of them, it's not intentional. But I see them coming in. If they're talking to each other, then, you know. Why are all the same areas packed? Because this area just became the busiest one. And then people flocked to it because you see a lot of people there and you also go there as well. And then repeat that over like 8 years. And it's still busy. You cannot drive. Okay, so I don't know how the person got there then. Out of bounds. Howdy, Hornsworthman. Signal, yes. Thank you for the gift. When driving, I did some driving yesterday. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's the less popular content, and then the people that want me to go driving are never there when I do it. Where were you yesterday? I did some driving. I know it wasn't in ETS. But where were you? Why you not drive? I'll set it up as a TikTok goal because the TikTok people want to see it the most. It'll be a TikTok sub goal. How about that? To do one of those moderation driving things. I swears I was. I promise. You mean ETS2? Okay. I don't need to do any. I don't need to do any at the moment. In ETS2. How have they got? Since when can you Is that just for this trailer? Love the engine sound in my left ear, by the way. Thank you, game. That's another part of it just being broken. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? How do they have a tiny TMP logo on this trailer? That's interesting. Hello, Trash. Chilling on the side of the road, yes. You can sort of do a bit of people watching. Nothing wrong with that. Lean back. Sup, dude. Welcome back. 6 years. Congrats on the new badge. You kind of fit your name. Half of it does. Hope you've been well. It's a funny thing now where basically every admin stream, everything just breaks. So it crashes when you're in Duisburg. The sounds drops out. It's just a mess. I did finish it, yes. The last 2 jobs were incredibly annoying. Thank you for the 5 stinching. Incredibly annoying because I had to go to the city that I wanted to take a job from in the first place. Or 2. And yeah, I just had to drive there. It's very annoying. I am a mod for this server. I'm a mod for all of them. Well, I mean, they were doing the same. kind of good karma there by the one in front of you, see? You could kick for that, because at the first instance of them doing it, then they let this one out. It's a bit of a mess, really. Just a little bit of a mess. A warning? There is no warning. A kick is a warning. Because you're not banned. Why is there so much traffic? Move! You're not a thing in convoys? Please close the gaps. There's defect again. There we go. They're finally moving. Oh, you were waiting to turn, were you? Oh, right. Wouldn't recommend that. I can hear it in my left ear again. Hello, Olympia. One more review, then you release to take ambulance calls. Oh. No, that's not really IRL admin, but I guess you can dispatch relevant people. You're a dispatcher. That's very good. Road control. That's very good, though. I wish you good luck. Wind ASMR and just some distant vehicle. Love the seagulls outside. Seagull ASMR, how about that? Because again, there's a family of those. Nice. There's a family of those on the neighbor's house. So. Lender? Who is Lender? The other person you're talking to? Oh, their name is Lender. Right. Have they been reported already? Please. Yes, they have. Okay. Have you been reported already? No, you haven't. Right. Okay. I think I was already claiming another report. It's fine. I mean, yeah, you can already tell how long someone's been there by the traffic behind them. If there's not much traffic, it's only just happened. There's a lot. They've been there a while. What's the plan? You wanted to turn around. Ignore the other one. Hello, Renzo. They pulled over, but then they stopped. Oh, you can trigger the ambulance. Right. Not all of it, of course. Because if someone needs something on the scene, they need like a certain number of police, certain number of ambulance. You can't do that, right? You wouldn't be able to do all of that. You are pushing against them, but then you caused this. But then neither one of them wants to concede. You caused this. By pulling over and then wanting to kind of turn around or something? I'm so confused. We're going to be so annoyed by, there's going to be a kick. Which is, get out of the road. God damn it. Sort yourselves out. Stop being so picky. Get him. Get out of the road. I don't care who did it first. The fun part usually is when this happens on the bigger road sections is when they all try and overtake to go around it. To see how they resolve that. Wait, so angry? I'm angry for the joke. I'm not genuinely angry. I'm humorously angry. Anyone overtaking? No? But you can see it goes back quite far.
Hi.
Hello. What do we have here? Don't try and turn around, please don't. Save editing. Remove triple trailer. Please don't go to Duisburg. Brussels. Thank God. Wait for it. Hello, Andy. Triple chat not allowed. This triple is not allowed. Because it involves 3 long triples that do not connect with a dolly. They don't actually connect to each other. It's just an invisible connection. And as a result, in this case, the yachts glitch into each other. So that's a no as well. Normal triples, yes. Like your 2 smalls and a big, that kind of thing. I can handle it. Well, I mean, what are you honking about? Dismiss it. Oh, there we go. That was a good solution. There we go. Now just dismiss the job and then get rid of the trailer, and then we'll be fine. You got even longer than this? Yeah, but that won't work in TMP though, will it? Because the longest normal one you can make uses the special transport trailer or some other long low bed trailer at the back. Fine. Will you ban it? If they don't comply, you just TP them again, and they'll soon learn it because this trailer doesn't fit in the service. So you can leave it there if you want, as long as you don't disconnect, don't reconnect to it. Long time, hello, Matt. They're too small for the triple trailers. Yes, they are. That's not my problem, though. They're also too small for, there we go, for HCTs. Because they are only made for Finland, really, not for this area. Go on. Thank you for complying. See, no ban. No need to ban. That's why you TP them first. And see if they listen. But usually, if it's the case of changing a plate, then the people are less likely to comply first time. I don't know why. That city was Brussels. Brussels in Belgium disappeared. How do you get back wheels? Tuning options that are available for most vehicles now. Most vehicle tuning packs have black rims or paintable rims in general. So you can make it whatever color you want. You can make it lime green if you want to. Please don't. Hello, Alex. No, I'm not the one driving. And no, that was not Germany. This is in Dortmund. Best cities spawn in from both sides. From CD? From the 2 options of Calais and Duisburg? I don't know what the best one is. Possibly Calais. Because while there is one intersection you end up at, there are 2 ways, kind of 2 ways to get out of the city itself. You could spawn into Lille. Nice. Which is nearby. No, this isn't in Belgium. The last person you saw that I told them to remove their trailer, that was in Brussels. This isn't. This is a different person. So, what was that for? Do we know how long promos will be? No, I don't quite know why. I mean, usually it doesn't take him too long. It's already been 2 weeks? 2-3 weeks? I think this is the average amount of time it takes them, though. I haven't really been paying attention. Imagine not indicating first. Okay? You're just not paying attention. Were they indicating as well? Oh, they were. That doesn't mean you can just go for it. Maybe they thought they could get in front before that person arrives. No, you couldn't. No. That was a ban, yes. Straight to jail. No, they have nothing to wait for now. They have the newest version of ETS. They will make it work with ETS. They don't need to rely on waiting for content stuff. Joe Yanimais. Does he drive his own pimped out, wrapped vehicle as well? Surely he does, right? 1 day ban. No, nothing is worth a 1 day ban anymore. We don't do that. It's too short. Humble ban. Not a fan of how they are waiting there. They're moving now, but, you know, you overtook to get there. A Urus. Matte black with yellow details. That could look nice. The only one I can remember doing is when he did KSI's Lambo back in the day. You know, the Tron lines. I'm just thinking of that. It looked a bit weird, but it didn't look too bad, to be honest. It looked okay. Again, that line isn't bending around just for you to get there, okay? It's not how this works. You have no need to be in a rush, either. You don't have people in your vehicle. So what are you doing? God damn it. Hello, Ripcord, welcome in. And Nissan Micra, tiny little car. Reserver, Sim 1, Simulation 1. Sim 1 is what this one's called. Okay. So, no, not Simba. No. Love how I can only hear wind sounds. No engines. Everyone is electric. You can finally catch one. Welcome in. I'm doing well. So it was only just that they merged out in a bad time. Luckily, the person had time to react, or rather space to react. Idiot. No, that's not a swear word, I think. No swearing, though. Just be careful when merging out. How's the weather? Well, it was raining for the past few days. Today, I don't think it has, but it's been generally a bit cold today. It is a bit of a petty report, yeah. But I understand it. You shouldn't really just merge out just in front of someone. Why you banned me? JB, it may not have been me, but why are you asking here? You appeal the ban. This is a stream, not an appeal. Is it going to crash again? Yes, it is. That wasn't even in Duisburg. 3 times. 3 times. It's the most. That's the new record. New record of game closures. Please wait a moment. Wait a moment. Then we load it up again. Any day now. You know. 30k PC. Yep. What percentage of reports? 90-something percent. Easily. Everything is near the CD road. Made to be rejected. Well, most will be rejected, I guess. Non-stop raining. Hopefully you don't have flooding issues, because some of the towns do have flooding issues. That's why we don't really cater for having lots of rain continuously. No, it just happened to be at the right time that you joined. Yeah, you didn't cause that.
Arrive and sit yo people, hey people love apple flour. Betty Botter bought some butter. But, said she, the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better.
I'm sure it would. 101 reports. Think of the 70 months. Is that 2 people that have reached 70? Oh, was I thinking of the stream streak? I was thinking of something else. I appreciate that. Okay, we're back online now. 3rd time's the charm. At least my sounds are back. It's funny to kind of joke around with how annoying this is. It is a little bit annoying. Let you have a go at a decent PC if you come to Denmark. Mine is decent though. It could be better, but it is perfectly decent for what it's doing. It's the game. I'm doing the thing that people do when they lose in an FPS game. They blame everything except their own skill level. It's the game, I promise. It's lag, it's the other guy. Graphics cards are 3080. It's perfectly fine. It has lasted all this time until this version of the game when they broke something in the game. Again, I have confirmed it with the dev. Your boy Sean, one of the devs, he says, yeah, there's nothing in the log that causes TMP to do this. It's an SES thing. So you just have to deal with it. And it's not just me either. Exactly, 3080 is solid. I record on it and play on it, and I'm streaming with the CPU. I'm fine. In it, Oscar, welcome in. War Thunder is 50% packet loss. Ugh. Not my fault though, no, exactly. Blaming someone else? What, are you saying he's lying? You wouldn't say that, would you? Where are you right now? My truck is in Berlin. This person is in Duisburg. This car. You can really see the determination here. Are you then going to give up and go on? I'm surprised they just didn't go this way. Maybe they feel that's a bit too much. Squeezing through like this, I can do that. But going on the wrong side? No, that's too much. I mean, yeah, they're like a frame rate. 25 FPS. To be fair, that's pretty good, to be honest. And this one as well, that's not a lane. Just because it's a gap doesn't mean you can... Mamma mia, doesn't mean you can... Why am I doing that? Doesn't mean you can do that. You're just being silly. Because then it prevents them from moving, which annoys you more, because then you'd be confused as to why this person's not moving. There they go. See, at least you did it. You see the cycle of not thinking about it? Pasta, yes. Hello, Bear, big fan. $25 is very good. Don't jinx it though. And then we merge back in over here, yeah? Just a little bit of it, you know. Oh, no, okay. As low as 15. 15 is still good, given the circumstances. That's still good. Anything above 10 is impressive. Nice. Go back to real time. $30. Mix. Showing off the... Did you genuinely do the driving academy? You did it in third person, didn't you? You did it in first person? You got all your 3 stars? You have to do it in first person, don't you? Imagine. It is a nice paint, but the struggle that you have to go through to get it. Oh, look where we are! Wow, I haven't been here in a while. Wow! Yeah, sure, it has to be in first person. This is the Alps road. To those that are going to ask in the TikTok chat, the Alps, Austria. This is in the base game. It looks beautiful. How are you struggling? Clearly, you've got something that weighs like 1,000 tons or something. How is this that heavy? They did a really good job on this, yeah. This looks lovely. Imagine if the scenery looked even better as well. Which, for this game, it looks pretty good. If you're not very close to it. Manual transmission? I just don't know what. Why is it not working? Can you borrow the save? No, you may not. You can do it in just first and third person if you want. Look out of your cab, that kind of thing. I'd be doing it with the eye tracker, that's the thing. You did a Renault. Yeah, but the Renault's not that bad. It's possible. Because then if you got to this point, you were fine on all of these, right? You were fine here. These hills were fine. Why are you now stuck on... where even are they? This one. Is it because you had to stop? When you're making good progress and then you have to stop, that's very annoying. You are in the way. Luckily, people can go around, but I wouldn't suggest just doing that. Where's this? It's a squiggly road near Innsbruck in Austria. Which is base map. Can't get moving out for stopping. Why would you not load a save? Try again. Go further down the hill and try again. This is in real time. I'm not in the report. Surely then you'd know, right? You'd get the idea. You could do the thing where you're doing the thing where you're skipping forward slightly. Talking too fast. I do apologize. No, we can't reverse. The person behind him is trying to help. These two are trying to push, but it doesn't work in this game. You can't just push someone. It may only work a tiny, tiny bit. So they're bumping into them. It's not a consistent actual push. I don't think the physics likes that. Greetings from Austria. Greetings. We are in your place. Maybe not this exact place. Promo support, I don't know when. I don't know when that'll be. They are working on it. They're going to be very annoyed if I TP them. It's not bannable. I'm just... You have to get moving or teleport or load a save. Come on now. 38 tons. Is that doable in a double? You get 38 tons in a double? Okay, admin. With a Renault, that's brave. On a flat road, that's possible. Okay, we've loaded the save, but now what? True, why take that much if your truck can't handle it? Why do that? Where am I from? Where do I sound like I'm from? There we go. Oh, different save. And you need to load an older save. They say thanks, as if that will not make a difference. Older than that. Older autosave than that. I think they're loading the same one or two autosaves. Further back than that, I think they're going through all of them.
Children were had.
Oh, were they now? Well, what are we naming them? Ashley, I think for the 9 months. That is very kind of you. Welcome back. How have you been? Hey, PC situation. Are we still doing well? We're back here now. I appreciate you. Much love. Cringe. That is me. Kind of a poetic moment here, you see. We're enjoying the nice scenery while this person is stuck. So, still on one-on-one zone. Yeah, but what are you doing while you're doing that? She's basically setting up a dual PC thing. Well, not a dual PC. She's setting up a new PC, but like swapping between that kind of thing. Because one of the monitors doesn't work on the new PC, but it works on the old one. Yes, I'm getting confused. Okay, I swear one of your earlier plans were that it was going to be a dual PC. I know Lizzie's doing the same as well. I just swear yours was as well. Where have they gone now? Oh, they've gone. Good. It works on both new and old. So... when you made the boot up... okay. Suddenly didn't work. That's weird that the monitor suddenly doesn't work. Andy knows some things. Do you know the exact solution to that? Am I British? Yes. Right. That is interesting, yeah. Cargo liner. Yes. I think I've heard of a VTC called that. I've heard of all the different liners of cargo type. Trailer type, rather. Cannot detect the other one. Because when I've had that, just randomly, you swap the cables over. In the GPU and between the two monitors anyway. Because I've had that sometimes. When one doesn't detect. And it puts it on the top one. My bottom one is the main monitor. Bottle of water. I can say that phrase. Bottle of water. I do know Kosovo, yes. I've driven it in game. It's very nice. True, in the Windows settings, yeah. But that still doesn't put the other one back online. What? You what? For the next hour, no one is safe. Doesn't detect it. Yeah, it's very weird. No, but I'm not going to say that. Even if I did say that, that statement personally wouldn't be true. So I'm not going to say that. You could try swapping those over, yeah. If you have spare cables of each. Briefly turn one. Have the main monitor be DisplayPort so you can get higher refresh rates, but the other one to HDMI. I think that's how I've done it. You don't need whatever the refresh rate is on both. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm definitely sure. If that's your thing, that's fine. Is it possible to enter the team with a punishment history dating back almost 7 years? Depends on how recent the history goes back. Because there is a restriction on that, I think. Have I driven lorries IRL? No, I have not. Would be very cool, but no. If you have a spare cable, I think try swapping the type of cable. No, I don't understand that either. You had a permanent ban for band evading. 2 other small bands. But then it was removed? That is a while back. They will have to look into that specific case. I don't know. Husky, I don't know. It's not open at the moment, so you won't be able to apply now. Pieces are rough. They are indeed. Poor Caleb. Well, that was very nice of him. Yeah. Evening operator. Yeah. I suppose it pays off in the end because then you have a better PC generally and you're able to play more, yeah? You just play more games. He's going to success. No, that's fine. You know, the thought of dedication when someone pauses that kind of content, that means you're important. Reply is important enough, yeah? Like pausing a game that's in multiplayer. Yeah. I'm not. Here's what? To reply to. Just in general, by the way. But then again, I would reply if I have a pending message anyway. Never mind. Things like Rivals. Yeah? Didn't shut? Well. Imagine I've stopped doing all that. I've changed my ways, yeah? I've stopped saying those things now. Doesn't care. Seen this before? Yes, because I've just played it like 3 times. They do that a lot. You have to be in the left lane to go to the place that 99.9999% of everyone gets to. Left lane. So the sooner you can get in the left lane, the better. But not like that. What about Rivals? You'd be able to play it. Doesn't Caleb play as well? I'll be down to play some. Well, I'm watching you. Watching you, sunshine. Is this from the same... Or have I just claimed this one? No, this is different. Permanent ban switched to 90. Yeah, but it was ban evading. That's different. History bans changed, yes. Ban evading is different. Sim 1. Sim 1. Look, they have the tiny little how do you have the tiny TMP logo on it? Since when is that a thing? Look! Small little, How do you do that? Small. Old PC monitors work, new PC both monitors work, new PC with old SSD as boot drive, only one monitor works. Don't call it an SSD. It's not an SSD. Oh, I know what you mean. How do you become a mod? You would apply for it. There's a form on the website that you'd fill out. Nice. Is it not? SSD and NVMe M2 is different. Is an SSD? For sake of understanding, don't call it an SSD. Because they're different. That's why I called it a RAM-like stick. Get fucking schooled by the tech guy. Works differently. He understood me. He did. Are you saying I didn't? You're not welcome for any of my answers earlier. What did I even just say? Like, as in none of my whatevers earlier helped. This is why I don't help. Yeah, just not appreciative. She hates me, Jen. Hello, Neil. Welcome in. Yes, I concede it's a type of SSD. I'm saying for the ease of explaining it, because you have another SSD as well, right? An actual one. No, HDD and SSD, they are different. You have an HDD, okay. See what I mean? When the confusion came around? Both are M2, okay. Gotcha. Yes. Hard drive is that. The hard disk drive. Solid state drive. Yeah, fine, I won't talk on it then. Yeah. Come on. Drivers. Can I look at your band? No. Not by you telling me to. That's not how this works. Updated drivers. Interesting. No, Method, no, it's not. They're not the same. Don't join in. Good bit of lag there. They came in very quickly there. Excuse me, what? See, I agree that those aren't the same. They're not the same. Are you trying to troll? Maybe there's more. Method. You spill several. Yeah, this is where, because when I was changing the CPU cooler over mine, I was confirming things with Andy, like giving him a practical test, because he's into that stuff as well, so you might as well give Andy experience. On like, so what do I do? There's a guy on Reddit say, no. Reddit is useful, but not for that. Reddit. The encyclopedia of the internet, yeah. You should clean it with a jet washer, yeah, you should. Very useful. It's all dirt and grime. It's all the disgusting stuff out. You could call this an RP server. Not really if you're thinking of like GTA RP servers. Some people do roleplay in the sense of driving properly. A lot of people don't. They made you buy the HD instead. It also depends on the use case for it. Near Birmingham? No. No. I wasn't actually going to take up the offer on that. It's a very kind offer though. I'm not near that. An MMORPG. It's hell. That's what it is. Did you? Yes. Properly helps remove older drivers. Otherwise they get stored in back folders that it still tries to use. They also take up space. Did I sort you? Yes. I don't want to do that again. Not again. Because that was annoying. A virus? Not good. This is the general annoyance with doing anything, tech problems, anything PC related. It can be incredibly stressful when parts of it don't work at first. Then you're very confused, like we are now. But then when inevitably it does work, it's like, oh, it's so good. Amazing. Under there. No, they don't show in demos. If you mean the stuff under the bridge, no. They're not loaded in demos. 12 years IRL? Damn. Why'd you do that? Yeah, it's clearing up the drivers. It's because then this new GPU would have new drivers, and then it would use those drivers. Which is good. Good job. See, they are still there. Because they don't show in the reports. All of this stuff doesn't show in the reports. I think, do the cones show in the report, the ones in Duisburg? I think they do. Wow, that's a good urban result. Holy, do not agree to that. You have some dignity, right? Don't do it. That's a virus link right there. It's a virus link. No, come back, come back. Come back. It's lying. It's lying. Urban is lying. This is server 1, simulation 1. Last time in your stream? No, it isn't. I mean, it better not be, or you do hate me. Yeah. That's the confirmation. Yeah, that's the one. Did you? I do need to check for updates to my drivers. But again, it's not like everything is broken in my case. It's just this city being cursed, because it's already hell anyway. Just ruining the game. For me. Just for me. And maybe like 3 other people. Failed to get weather data, that's a shame. How do you know the suspects? In the case of this, I don't. I don't know who they are, because it doesn't matter, but the system does. So when I go to check their profile later, all the information is there. It's just for the sake of it being streamed, it is censored. Look at these two. See, they think they've won now. Look at you go. Got a surprise? What city? This is Duisburg. Duisburg. Ah, there's an obstruction. Nice. Okay. But why? Don't say down the link. But not be a virus one. You know how you get like the main download button surrounded by about 20 others? Is it like that? Thank you for that. Can do a backflip. Where it could be possible. Where are you getting the launch up to do the backflip in the first place? If you hit it at the right angle, the Calais jump is doable for you. See that one there? I would then go back and look at that and then screenshot that lovely face and then add it to the folder of changing my Discord picture every now and then. That's where they come from. Also the title, it could be. Could be. But do not do it on the normal servers. Do it on the servers that allow, where are you going? Do it on the normal mess around server. I've done the Calais jump. I know where you need to go to get to. I've got to be careful what I'm saying now. Everything becomes the title of media. Imagine Eric, welcome in. Go ahead. I was going to say you have to line it up to make it work. There's a particular place on the Calais jump you have to get it proper. You have to do it right. All while saying that, you notice how they struggled more going the wrong way than they would have done going the right way, just round the roundabout? It's funny that, isn't it? If only you just went the right way. Let's go see it. Using the trees as lining yourself up. Yes, it's here. For God's sake, there's way too much. So you see this birch tree here, this one? You just go this way, and then you, if you're lucky, you'll end up doing a backflip. And then landing down here. Birch tree, yes. That is what I said. But it has to be this way. But it requires you to be on the wrong side first, so don't do it here. Do not do it here. This layout is copied in various other cities around the map anyway, so do it in an easier city than that. Got to drive there? Not on this server. Don't do it on this server. Do it on the arcade server. Ooh, how did you do that? Oh dear. Direct link. Direct download link. Nice. Now my car won't move? Oh, that's a shame. But which link? That is the link. That should be the link. I don't have the link open. They weren't fake. No. Your 20 different download buttons, yeah? There's ads. See, if I tab out of my game, I risk having the game's sound stop working. So I don't want to do that yet. It's one of many ways that my game breaks. Love it. Love it. Don't tab out. Yeah, I'll try not to. I sometimes do that if I need to change things. What do you mean just because I'm streaming I can't tab out? Of course I can. I have 3 Discord messages as well. I don't know who they're from. But it's not 0. Change what? Maybe something to do with someone's ban. I don't know. Use your phone? No, I'm not going to do that. I banned you falsely. Me specifically. How do you know that? You need to appeal it. Saves the game from becoming soft. Well, I've not logged into TMP stuff on my phone, so I've never done TMP work on my phone. First time you've loaded in nearly 2 weeks and it hasn't crashed. Well, now you've said that, Charlie, it will. Good luck. Every time you say that this thing hasn't happened in a while, even I do it. It will do it. Did you not actually... You didn't actually turn around. This person doesn't know that they have a triple trailer. Jacob's saying they'll take it. Right. Because, yeah, the other person hasn't DM'd yet. Jero has. He's been winning a lot. Good job. That was a mess. Rowan, why specifically are you mentioning one particular admin? Did they get banned? You got banned by them? That's unfortunate. See, Ashley likes this kind of stuff now, right? About damn time. Like fully, properly, right? Cat Jam, I made that one. Back when the Cat Jam meme was getting really popular, I thought, what if I just make a really fast Cat Jam? And there you go. How to get low ping? It all depends on your location. You have to be just closer to where the actual server is. Oh, before you met. Oh, right, yes. Bunch of ravers. Yeah, sure, they listen to it a lot. But they're muzzing all the time. That's why it's fun to add it whenever Bang does things like that. Because he'll just stop muzzing. I'm not trying to take credit. Because I can give credit probably to maybe Anaphus, maybe someone else, for getting me interested in it for years. I have not said those words. I'm just saying it's very nice when someone is interested in something I'm interested in. Especially if it's music. Because I like quite a bit of music. Is that a problem? About damn time, yeah. About damn time. See, every time I speak, chat, she comments on it. This is why we don't talk. Because I'm bullied. This is how I sound, because I extend the end of everything. I sound so boring because of where I'm from. Just don't speak. Yeah, we're not going to communicate anymore. I'm going to block them. Turns out we never got along. Oh, not speak to you either. True, that would help. Oh, good thing the stream's ending soon, eh? Hello, Doxy, welcome in. Did I miss anything else? It was too much. Back in the day, it was things like the Dragonborn song. Like, that was the peak of hardstyle back then. Still sounds okay now. Back then, that was like a revolutionary song. Good afternoon, kind sir. Good afternoon, Moles. Welcome in. How can you focus? Yeah, I suppose it can be a bit much. I get that. You returned to driving around. Wow. Damn. Enjoy it. Hopefully it's not just a little phase. But then again, people just reinstall the game and play it. People do that with every game, don't they? I'll start with chess. Does it kind of speed up your thought process? Because it's quick? Certain music works for certain games, let's put it that way. I don't really know what the connection is between, like, when you're playing a racing game and you're going really quickly and you've got D&B playing. It just helps. It's really good. Pump for chess, pump for losing Elo. Yeah. That's what will happen. Doom Eternal? Yeah, that's generally quite good as well. Because it's aggressive. Nice. They didn't actually try and merge in, they just sat there. Dirty tunes. Eurobeat? Yeah. If it's still kind of upbeat, Eurobeat. Yeah, see, lots of music works. It can work. Pietro, welcome in. Black Tiger, welcome in. Yeah. Aussie. Rest in peace, Aussie. Of course they wouldn't have updated war. They wouldn't have updated the urban now, would they? Crewing, yes. We are. Ah, I see. That was the car's fault, not this person. It would have been if he kept going. Did they think it was this one then? Or are they? There. If you know what the rule is on Trucking Hub Discord channel about annoying stuff, probably pinging them for things that you don't really need help with. Something like that. I don't quite know what it is. That, I feel, would apply for most Discords. Nice. There we go. And then they tabbed out. Don't do that. Is it the case of, because I think I've used DDU once before, is it like a list of the drivers installed and you select the one that and then it actually uninstalls it? Is that what the process is? I think it is. Because it knows where to look. You don't want to get rid of all of them. Promods. No, Promods doesn't work in this version. We're waiting on their update for it. Try to get with it. Sadness, that's not how the weather works, man. That's not how it works. What if you look for it? Oh. This is on the old PC. Or on the new one? The old one. Both, really. Shouldn't need to clean any from the new one, so probably the old one. Tired. Old blue drive. True. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. So this is the fun part. You're still within the limits. The speed limit ends, I think, after the bridge. Then they can speed up. But for now, you're just stuck. The most uneventful drag race ever. Uninstall. No. No. That's not part of the setup. We don't do that. Tee-hee. No. Nice. Oh, and then the one behind them bumped into them. How is that this person's fault then? You seen how long the queue of the traffic is? Come on, you should even be slowing down before that. Even if this person wasn't there. Gosh. Got a surprise. What's the surprise? If you are where my physical truck is, I'm not checking it out now. Check it out later. Sure, you can do audio ones. Did I already say that? I just remembered. Uninstalling audio drivers could help. Could be quite a good thing if the audio bugs in. Oh dear, I don't listen. Damn you. He's in your server as well. I think. Find him there. Or just add each other. Oh, even Lee's one, right. Can I see player reports? These are player reports. On the website as well, yes. But you won't see those on stream. Someone deleted this. Someone remade it months ago, man. They have one now. Someone. They have one. Rejoin it. Where's your invite? Well, you just need to be in the streams and then do the Discord link. Yeah, that's not my problem. Oh, that's our Discord. He's in this one. Appreciate the help there, Felix. That's very kind of you. There it is. And turn that way. He tries to join it again. You've got a Scania like mine. Have you remade my vehicle? Is that what you've done? That's going to be very weird if you've done that. Am I going to look at my clone right next to me? That's not like mine. Baited into you showed me this before, because on one of the weekend TikTok streams I ended up just sitting here for like another half an hour because people kept spawning in, but like, look at my vehicle. The role name, that's her whole. You should see the name I have, let alone role name. Role names are fine, the name, don't worry about that. Yeah, of course. Come on, load in. Player. No, it's a good name. It's a good name. There's a bunch of us that have different names. Anyway, well done. Good. This person is struggling. Yeah. Wheels be spinning. Oh. Nice. Little sus? What is a little sus? The car is lagging. But I want to know what they see. I want to know your perspective if you're lagging that much. Oh, God. Title? Yep, there it is. How many players? I can't check that in a report for some reason. I'll check it afterwards. 3,000? 4,000? Usually on this server? I mean, yes, I feel bad for just how much you're lagging, you know? But why are you doing things as if you're not lagging? Like, why are you driving like this while lagging? It's even worse. Why would you do that? Almost gives them an advantage. Could have squeezed in to the intersection. They could have just cut between the traffic, but they're too lagging to do that. Hello, you. Now, this is a very good rare example of, despite lagging, they're doing stupid things. So you're not banning for the lag, you're banning for the stupid things. Sleep in is an option. Your first stream back and you'd be like, chat, I haven't eaten, slept, no water. But PC works. And we're ready to stream for another 10 hours. Hell yeah, let's do that. Yeah, what? Yeah, let's do that, yeah. Everyone else is lucky. See, the thing is, both come into play there, I guess. Opposite to what we see, yeah. And then from their view, yeah, that's probably why they don't associate it as them being the cause, because they'll see themselves as fine. But I've seen this, like when the server begins to die, basically, and everyone starts stuttering around you and you slow down, you should. You're very, very confused, and then you lose connection. That's what it looks like? That's scary. So why is he driving like that? I speed up. I mean, yeah. No, you don't need all the expansions to play. For pro mods, you need the map once. For this, no. Kilowatt, next one. Next one. I do, Alma, I do. You can come over to that platform if you wish. It is, yes. And then I feel bad. Some of them have good ping anyway, but people in nowhere near Europe with their 300 ping, I feel bad for them. That was which year? Yes. So, the Chinese VTCs, some of those I guess would drive well, though I guess they drive during Chinese time, which is not now. So I never really see them. Any Aussie players? They'd be quite laggy. Pushed into the pole, yeah. You try to go around this one? But that you just, you know, we don't do that. This is the problem. You need to be in the left lane, but that's not how you get in the left lane. Very simple instruction, but they do it wrong, don't they? Broad, welcome in. I do know what my nickname means in Polish, yes, and I did not name myself after that word. I named it after something different. Yeah, then it's good. I forgot what their name was. I think it was Adrian or something. They were driving around with us every now and then, driving with other streamers. They have 300 ping, but they are perfectly smooth when driving. No stutters. Judah as well, true. Ah, yes. One-time speed. Is I Polish? What does it mean? The name apparently means blood or something in Polish. Just the crew bit. That's kind of cool. If I was into that. Neon 150? That's not too bad. I think you've shown me the vehicles before. If it is you, Hans, you were showing me how almost all of your trucks have the same theme on them, which is good. But you were just rotating between each one of them. Like, I get the idea. I get it. I get it. This is going to be a long report. Driving sim. If you mean like a sim setup, no, you don't. You can drive with a keyboard if you wish. The perfect report, exactly, as he said. Great report. So we all suffer. Oh, hello. Remember that one? Oh! Oh, you got the same idea?
Huh?
What if they did it? I can as well. It's intense. There we go. That's better. That's normal now. They always follow. Yeah, they follow. I can see some of the some of the logic behind it, where if someone also overtakes a long line and they haven't encountered someone else yet, that means it must be okay, right? But they do it IRL as well. And then it ends. Okay. You go until you encounter a problem. Which, if you don't, hey, I've won. Easy peasy. Where are they? There they are. Here they come. Wait for them to come this way. Nice. But then this one also collides, do they not? Our friend just zoomed straight through the one in front. This one. When they tried to merge back in. You should probably get a dash cam. Yeah, you never know when it might benefit you. Even if it's a small scenario that isn't your fault. Greg, that'd be funny if you reported the white Mercedes for that. Because, you know, not good. Nice. Oh, that's a nice blue. Look at that. Vibrant blue there. Almost... not quite sky blue. If the sky was that colour, that'd be very painful to look at. Right. One more. Polarization filter, you could. Do I mod my trucks? I have done some edits to them. They don't use actual modded items because then it wouldn't work in multiplayer. Yeah, it's to stop reflections and glare from the sun, so that you can actually see what's in your footage. I believe as well the best combo is you getting like the polarization one and the ND filter as well. Chad, you know what you've done? You've upgraded your badge. 72 months. Welcome back. How many years is that? That's insane. That's a lot of time. What game? ETS2. Playing ETS2. Euro Truck Simulator 2. 12 years. That is how it works, yes. Well, 72 years, in fact. How are you doing? Let's see the new badge. I do have them. I think I've got badges up to 6 years, right? Oh, yeah, because you're a founder. Oh, right. Got to use the browser, not the app. I was going to say, if that was a tier 1 sub, you'd be charged more doing it via phone, right? 3 years. At least 3 years. There is a multiplayer. There are actually 2 multiplayers. There is a built-in multiplayer, and there's this, which is different. He's a doormat. Hey, he's probably doing multiple things at once, okay? He's doing tech support. Can't assign all the brain cells to different things. You do need proof when you report people. Well, if you're doing it in-game, and then it times out, that's unfortunate. But it's good if you do record. You record your gameplay as well. Do they hit anyone else? No. So it's just this. This multiplayer has been, yes, since 2014. The built-in one to the game, which is more of a co-op type multiplayer, has been there since about 2020. You were honking them, so it's not like they're invisible. Did something knock your device? So then go, whoa, over like that? Or do you just not like people driving together? What, 72 months is 3 years? That's one of those things where you need to provide context with it. The lack of context is funny. Maybe they're trying to scare, maybe insurance fraud, that kind of thing. Not a good idea. And then we're back. We're back. Some of them do have context with them. Makes it funnier. A lot of, speaking of as well, in Ashley's stream, a lot of her quotes, because all of her quotes are based on things she said. So a lot of those have context with them. In our case, it's just quotes that anyone has said. This is TruckersMP, yes. Well done. Well done. All your points. What got me into it? Probably wanting to help out. I think that's where most people should want to join it. This was back in God knows how long ago. You want to help out. You want to... because I think I liked reporting people as well. I was one of those where I was driving up and down CD Road. 4 reports? Yeah, one of those people. Then I wanted to be the one banning him instead. And here we are. Hello, Carcot. Server, Simulation 1. Sim 1. In it. Brethren. All reports overall. Created reports, yes, probably. Matt, welcome in. Join for the police car. Same, brother. How many banned? I do not know. I could count the amount of videos that I will then make from this, because these are replays. These aren't videos. I have to make a video for each one. So, unfortunately, I wouldn't really be able to tell you how many I make. An eagle eye could probably count them, but that's a waste of your time. Don't do that. You're here for the fun of seeing people get banned, right? Not counting how many people get banned. because that's just not necessary. Yeah, there was one that went the wrong way, but we're looking at the suspect first. Thank you for reminding that, because usually I forget. And if I do delete this report as well, you have my support in never coming back, because I would be the stupid one. How was this one bad, though, other than just sort of weaving in and out, but not that dangerously? No, that's not backseating. That's just reminding. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Suspect, I can't think of much, really, that Suspect did that's bad in that sense. Not allowed, come back here, man. Noah, by the way, on your stream yesterday, you didn't peak, obviously. You didn't complete it. Did you then afterwards? After you played with Lee's? It'd be fun to play it. No? Ah. Because you met the guy. Oh, you beat it after that. Good. Good. I'm sure Ashley's eager to play again. Kept going on about it. Mistakenly bumped into a truck and you flew in the sky. Will you get banned? If they reported you for it, then yeah. Making me suffer? Oh, thanks, man. Fine. Fine. You want it that way? Fine. For the last report of the session, this one we have to watch it all the way through. Because someone wants to be funny. You can appeal a ban, yes. An appeal is a request. So you can appeal anything. You've beat Ascent 7, the last one, and you have all the achievements. Wow. I mean, you were playing like you knew what you were doing. No, I'm not a dev. I'm just a mod. You're done with it. This is basically the exact same place, yeah. Speedrun? True. Speedrun stuff is very skillful. You spend the most amount of time researching how to spend the least amount of time playing a game. That's basically what speedrunning is. Cleaned. Very nice. The main you split the entire setup into stages, so the main goal is to have the other screen turn on. That's what we need now. Properly, for it to be detected. With the desired setup of bits. Yeah? Visual learner, true. 35 minutes, that sounds very good. Given that our struggle in every session I've done has been well over an hour and a half. So, do you ever get bored of it? No. What we're looking at is this person doing reckless driving. Or maybe not doing it, but I have to watch it all the way through. What game? Peak. Peak. Promos. There's no date for it. Pedrito. No idea. I don't know. This is very reckless. Yeah, the cars are in the wrong. Yes, of course. But we're focusing on the suspect first. And the report ended. So they did nothing. You reported the wrong one, basically. So this one, you'd like to see if you're right. Well done. Plus 1 point. You were correct. And you got this white one as well. 3rd level. One we did the other day, we reached the inside of the volcano, but then died inside the volcano. That's usually where you would end up fully dying. I'm not going to add that. I'll just do that. How far? You can't get very far on there, can you? Because you hit the bridge. You miss Kokaners? I'm sure you do, but we'll have to wait and see for that. It's up to them for when they plan on updating it. They're working on it. Hello, Italiano. Hello, John. So they didn't cheat much. That was a very exciting moment there. I hope you did clip that, Noah. That was very funny. Like, you did the same thing, but you didn't really achieve much. So that's kind of funny. Oh, you're swearing as well. So I'm gonna just add that onto it, because why not? Yeah, I'm fluent. Yeah, I know what like 5 or 6 words mean in Turkish. Yeah. And it still amazes me how the same phrase, you kind of do the same in English, but you don't really pay attention to it, can be spelled so many different ways, removing some letters. Of course, it's still the same thing. But we do that with the F word and such all the time. So. A player bumped you and you sent a report. Did you send it in-game? Was it declined? Was it deleted in-game? If it was not accepted in the report system, the website one, then that's interesting. If they did actually bump you. You're just stopping. Okay, 200 ping. Easiest two routes are slightly different. For what? The game works the same way. Look at that. The calm before the storm, eh? Where none of them are going. Hello in the chat. Shut up. And blow your cover. Hello, Slayer. Bro, what's up? And then there you go. You see, I just said the fact that I wasn't looking at the chat there. There's always one. This one I actually saw. They drove in front of the camera, then I moved the camera. Oh, the music doesn't play. Oh, you'll have to just edit it on top. How about that? Just layer it on top. But then line it up correctly. See, I saw them in this traffic, and then there, when I moved my camera onwards, they decided to go. Because, I mean, no one else was moving. Doesn't mean you can do that. Or how that works. Cool. You have 3 bans. If they are recent bans, then no. I believe at some point you would be able to. It's one of these. Oh, I see. Interesting. This looks like every other one I've seen, though. Like, these are also on the Steam Workshop. You really do like your lights. You like your lights, don't you? Most common cause people get banned for? Reckless. Which is kind of unfair, because reckless is everything. If you hit someone, that's reckless. If you overtake, that's dangerous, that's reckless. Block the road, you're endangering others, you're being reckless. See? So you can ban for just reckless. But, you know. Lenora. What was their name? Lorena? Was that not the name? What the hell was their name? The one from before? They were a little bit corrupt, weren't they? So probably not.